Around the Department of Defense, this is your daily news brief.
Undersecretary of Defense speaks for lethality. I'm Mark Weeks. Undersecretary of Defense for Personnel and Readiness Robert Wilkie said in a recent interview that the Defense Department wants to better organize, equip, and train infantry forces for lethality. Mr. Wilkie also said there are lessons to be learned from the Special Operations community.
There are a lot of lessons to be learned from our Special Operations community. And there's absolutely no reason, and Secretary Mattis believes this, that those lessons learned in the smaller Special Operations community can't be translated in the case of Fort Bragg to the 82nd Airborne Division, in the case of Camp Lejeune from MARSOC to 2nd Marine Division and so forth.
Commander of the U.S. Strategic Command, General John Hyten, spoke at the annual John Glenn Lecture in Space History at the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum in Washington. General Hyten said the U.S. not only needs to operate in space, but also defend it.
Our space capabilities have to be defended. So we're taking specific actions to ensure that any harmful interference or an attack upon the critical components of our space architecture will be met with a deliberate response at a time, place, manner, and domain of our choosing.
For more on these stories, go to defense.gov.